right? This will truly improve your sleep if you share the same experience that I did, because I went from sleeping from like around 3 a.m., 4 a.m., waking up at 1 p.m. every single day, to now sleep at 10 p.m. and waking up at 8. And you have the ability to do ETF, eat the frog. If you read books, you probably heard of this concept. It's like when you work or do the hardest task in the morning for you. So it could be the gym, it could be working on your online business or whatever, or read books or study. What's your hardest task? Do it in the morning, first thing first. Prioritize it, you know. So later in the day, you don't have to procrastinate. And you will get ahead of 90% of people. And it's crucial for success too. It's very, very important for success. Because when you work in the morning, right, it could be different to other people, but when your brain is untouched, this sounds cringe, but when your brain is untouched by those digestive system digesting food or like chemicals throughout the day, like microplastics and sound and noises and this, that, dopamine information, when it's untouched, when you only have what you want to do in mind, it's easier to work because that's the only thing you think of in the morning. And you're waking up feeling shit because you sleep fucking late. That's what you're here for. You're supposed to wake up and feel energized, not feel like shit if you think about it, right? It's resting. So let's get into it. In 2023, so 2 years ago, I think I was 16, you know. I was still in high school, and I used to play video games. I remember I played Minecraft, Roblox, and Valorant. Those are like top three games for me. Played it with my friends, stayed up late till like 3 to 4, sometimes even 5. Yeah, I slept at that time and wake up always after 1 p.m. every day. But I think it was on summer break, you know, for like 3 to 4 months. So I didn't have school. And porn and jerking off was one of the habits that kept me up late too. And I started noticing that my brain cognitive, the ability to think, my mood, especially my health, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, started to drop, like fucking graph drop. And I knew it was because my sleep. I knew it all along, but I didn't want to fix it. I just didn't really care, you know, because I didn't have any goals in mind. I just wanted to play video games all day. Sleeping is recovering, right? I want you to close your eyes and imagine this. There's a UFC fighter. He's very good, you know. And he fought John Jones. And after the match, he got bruises. He got brutal cuts, like a cut like right in the middle of his forehead. Like it was so big and deep, and it's crazy. Like bloody match. Now he has to fight with GSP, John St. Pierre. And he didn't treat his wound. He didn't go to the hospital, or there's no medical team. What is going to happen is he's not going to perform well. He's not going to perform as well as when he fought John Jones, because the ability to fight has dropped, because he has some wounds. He has like those kinds of like bruises which affect the ability to fight. When he punches, he feel the bruises on his arms. When he use head movements, he can feel that his cut is still opened. So bad sleep is the same as untreated wounds from the last UFC fight. It's the same. If you don't recover, then the next day you're not going to be able to perform well on tasks, on work, on even the gym. You're not going to have but the strength to lift weights. So that is it. That is how important sleeping, good sleep is. So I heard about self-improvement and became interested in being the best version of myself. I've always been an ambitious guy. I want to retire my family. I want to become successful. I want to, have experiences in life. I want to travel. I want to have money. I want to do this, do that. So you get me. And I started wanting to level up, learn and work towards my goal. But I didn't do so. I knew about this concept of self-improvement, but I started doing shallow tasks, which is when you don't really work. You cope and you told yourself that, oh, I just work. Instead, you just watch some business videos on YouTube that didn't even help you. Top 7 business ways, 5 hustles. It's not even work. It's not even like you get my point, right? It's not real work. It's not scripting videos and then record it. It's something that kind of relates to, but it's not that thing that you can do right now. It's not the things that has max ROI. So that's shallow work, and I did that, and I was coping hard that oh shit, I was working, but I didn't see any progress. And so the fuck this event, FTE, not ETF, FTE, fuck this event hits me about family. I remember that day exactly. I went out. I went up to shower in my parents' bedroom, and I saw my mom's makeup. Your makeup is quite important for women, right? It's like, just think about it. It's quite it's important for women. Like, all the girls are buying like Dior, Chanel. I don't even know what brand they have. But yeah, it's the same as going to the gym as a man. And my mom, she's using a standard basic normal makeup. It's like Miss Teen fashion something. My mom is using normal makeup. She's not using Dior or Chanel. I want to buy her something special than that. So it hits me and I was like, I can't keep doing these shallow tasks. I gotta like really fix my schedule to work and to put videos on YouTube to like fucking make a business, fucking get money. And it created the drive to pursue my goal and to fix the fucking schedule, to fix the morning routine, the night routine, and the sleep schedule that I had. It wasn't optimal for my goals. So I set my work hours in the morning. So I wake up at 8, right? And I just go straight to work until 11 a.m. So 3 hours of working. Deep work too, not fucking shallow tasks. Deep work is when you focus purely on the task that you're doing. Important work that you're doing. So I do deep work in the morning, record script videos, and make a business notion. So just like write things down about my business. What do I want to do? Those kinds of things. Those are my most important tasks. So I prioritize it in the morning, finished it in the morning. Later in the day, I can go to the gym and do the less prioritized things. What is causing you to stay up late? Just think about it. It could be addictions or habits. For example, video games, Fortnite, or it could be your night routine. Or the other one is your daily schedule. For example, if you're an athlete, right, and you have to train in the evening, you can't really train in the morning because you have school or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you come home late and it's your schedule. You can't really fix that. There's solutions to it. So the first one, most people overlooked. No, most people only think about the time when they wake up. They don't really think about the time when they sleep. They overlooked it. So think about this. If you want to wake up early, you would want to sleep early too, right? It's basic common sense. If you want to like wake up early, wake up at 6 and you have to sleep at 10 p.m., whatever. So if you want to wake up at 6, set it for 9:30. So half an hour before you're going to sleep, and set another one on the time that you want to sleep. So 9:30 and 10, two alarms for you. So you like it reminds you to sleep, bro. Maintain that for a week and you'll have a better circadian clock. Second solution is try to minimize those 5 to 10 minutes gaps. What is 5 to 10 minutes gaps? For example, I can give you an example. You want to drink a coffee, right? But you're upstairs. You gotta walk down. That's maybe 3 minutes. And you gotta turn on the coffee machine and let it prepare. At probably 2 minutes, you gotta take the coffee powder and mix it in hot water. That's 1 minute. And you gotta like get some sugar, get some milk, and maybe have a chat with your parents. That's probably 10 minutes, right? So overall, it's probably like more than 15 minutes. You gotta come upstairs and work, plus maybe like 3 minutes more, 18 minutes. And if you think about it, that 18 minutes, you can actually work for 18 minutes and make significant progress, right? So it's very valuable. Time is valuable. In this case, you want to minimize those 5 to 10 minutes gaps for like, you don't want to delay your bedtime, right? So if you gratitude journal at night and you found out that, oh shit, I wasted like so much time on finding the notepad, the notebook, the pencil and the eraser for gratitude journaling. It took me like 5 minutes to find those things. You can minimize it by just put those things on your desk so you don't have to walk to like find it. If it's your routine, imagine if you have to come home late. If your schedule is to work or you're an athlete and you have to train in the evening, you gotta come home like 9 or 10 p.m. every day. You can't sleep at that time. What can you do? If you come home and you don't have to do anything else, if training or working in the evening is the most important task for you that day, and afterwards, you don't have to do anything at all. You just come home, shower, and sleep. That is awesome. That's not a problem at all. But if you have something else that is important, for example, if you're an athlete, you train in the evening, but you have something else that is important. If you want to make YouTube videos, you come home like 10 and you want to make YouTube videos at that time, you know that you shouldn't be doing that. If you want to wake up at 6, you gotta sleep at 10. You can't make YouTube videos because it's your bedtime. What can you do? You can do ETF. You can eat the frog like I told you back at the start of the video. Eat the frog is when you work in the morning or work earlier in the day with on the important task, the most important task you can think of. So if you have training in the evening, and you want to make YouTube videos, it's the hardest task, it's the most important task for you. Just make YouTube videos in the morning. Don't be bothered to make YouTube videos at night. And I want to give you a tip on how to get an efficient sleep. So how can you improve the quality of your sleep, right? Because we're talking about fixing your sleep schedule, not fixing the quality of your sleep. So this is one tip that I can think of, and it helped me very much. Sleep in a cold environment. It could be subjective, but I've heard this from a lot of people, including myself. When they sleep in a cold environment, it's more relaxing, it's more calming, and it helps them sleep easier. Yeah, that's the tip. And I'll see you in the morning. You better wake up. You better wake up early. All right.